San Antonio, Texas, and the Alamo Dome. It's the Tulane Green Wave and the UTSA Roadrunners. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with Coach Will Hall before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. Let's take a look for the first time in this one at Jamari McClure, one of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he...
Turning on the Jets. The 30, at the 20, to the house. Touchdown, Tulane.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
UTSA, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Roadrunners offense will now get its first chance with the football. And onto the field comes Will Henderson. He put up numbers, more than 200 yards and a couple of scores in their victory last time out.
Steady. I think that's the one thing the coach has been talking about with this running back all year long. Each and every week, this guy has been stepping up, and he's being a leader by the way he is in the locker room, on the practice field, and on game day. And I think you saw a fantastic performance the last time out. This team is winning games. They're in a good rhythm right now, in large part because of how well this guy's totally run.
And I think it's the identity of this team, right? Like, you can feel it. It's him. He is the identity. He's the heartbeat. He's the pulse. He's the consistent part that they really depend on. Like, no matter what the environment is throughout the season, they know they can lean on him. And the consistency has been there. So this offense goes through him. Look forward to watching him today against a pretty good defense.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Left side is Anderson. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Going with the counter play here. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's McClung. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He'll pull it down. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. He's going to take off. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Duke. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right left, it's Anderson. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
We've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, looking for a man. Turns it upfield. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Thurman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
A run for the quarterback. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. Right at the line. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Zings it complete to the right. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down here for the offense. On the ground with the counter. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass, it's McClung. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Anderson. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after 1 period of play as we have a look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Run in the red zone, it's Henderson. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And they take it in for 6 more points. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Motion from the wide receiver. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. From the gun. In traffic, it's Thurman. On the move at the 30. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. Second and long here. He wants to throw it. They're all over him. Being chased. Remember, down where you start the slide, he'll be short of the line to gain.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Tulane looking for the 4th down conversion here. Looking for the marker. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. Straight ahead, it's Henderson. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's McClung. He's going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Out wide right, it's Hardy. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play action on 1st down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Long way to go on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Henderson. Gain of 6, they're looking at 3rd and 4. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The give to the left. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. 2nd down to the air. Finds his tight end. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. The Roadrunners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. In the red area, it's Henderson. Stopped right there. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Pulls and fires complete. Fights off a defender. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Right side, it's McClure. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Out wide left, it's McClure. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Quarterback keeps it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And it's the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip.
The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. And the Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's McClung. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. And he gets it away.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. But all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
He'll be dropped. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're working that left side. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to go up top on second down. Rush is on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Searching for space. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for a gap, it's Henderson. Across the 45. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Gets a hand in there.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. On play action. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And it's the Roadrunners have this offense rolling. Gonna let it fly. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. The defense set them up with a turnover, and now to try to cash it in. Finds his man on the RPO. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Tulane right back to the line. Trying the run, it's McClure.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Look out! That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Absolutely perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
17, Tulane, 10.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. The throw to the outside is complete. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. And the Roadrunners come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Boom. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Running inside. It's Henderson. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. The Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Scanning the field, it's McClung. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Out wide right, it's Henderson. Across the 25, he's got room. Slip slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Third touchdown of the game, a third of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Second down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Thurman. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Sets his feet, it's McClung. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, it's Henderson. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short, and teams want to make their move in the rankings. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Turns it upfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. On the move. Going to try to get it himself. Maybe he's hoping for a generous spot, but he didn't get there. A yard short, and the defense gets the stop. Caught. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Left side is Thurman.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Out wide right, it's McClure. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Throws it off the RPO.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point in the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Finds his man in the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. The fake that wants to throw. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Working the middle. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. On the stop.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to that. Goodness gracious. They're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Snapped on fourth down. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. Got the first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. And run inside. It's Henderson. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. On the ground, it's Henderson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. From the gun, running back gets to give. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Moving the pocket, it's McClung. Got the back over the middle. Open space at the 25. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Wants to throw one first. Oh, pressure's coming. Looking deep. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Tompkins. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Got a man, it's Hardy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. It's Duke. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Hardy. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Right side, it's Hardy. Touchdown, UTSA! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Takes a handoff. It's Alexander.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're